Jaymes Mansfield here, bringing you yet another tutorial. This is a continuation, you could say, of my big drag queen hair tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to stack hair. It's a very important method for any queen that wants to look her very best. Okay, I'm going to run down some of the list of things you're going to need. First, you're going to need something to put your hair on. You could use the regular old styrofoam wig heads. Those are nice. Or you could also use a canvas wig block. Industrial strength, great hold. Any professional would have that. Also, you're going to need two types of hairspray. You're going to want a wet style. It could be anything, White Rain, Garnier Fructis. Any cheap brand of hairspray will do. It just has to be wet. As well as a glue spray. I personally use Got To Be Glue. It's like marshmallow in a can. Alright, and you're going to need something to hold the wig together. If you're in a rush, you don't want anything too permanent, you could always just use regular old bobby pins. These are, just regular bobby pins, nothing special. Or if you want something more permanent, you could sew it. Or what I'm using today are safety pins, like a baby. Alright? And you're going to need two types of brushes. Now, you're going to want a regular old dollar store brush, doesn't matter where you get it, just need something to smooth it out at the end, as well as the most important brush of all, a packing brush. I got this at Sally's for about $4. Invest in it. It's worth it. Alrighty? Now, the most important thing, you wouldn't have this tutorial without it, are your wigs. You're going to need two wigs. Make sure they're the same unless you're doing something crazy. Alrighty? This is our first one. Already taken the liberties of ratting it all out. If you want to learn more about ratting, click my video down below. It tells you all about my method of teasing hair. Alrighty, this video today is just about stacking. And here is our second wig. They're going to get combined today and create one big gigantic wig. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to get big drag queen hair. Just wait. Okay, first I start by prepping my base wig onto the block. I'm using straight pins for sewing. I'm going to stick those straight pins into the base of the wig. 2 on the top, 2 on the sides, and 2 on the ear tabs. Then I'm going to take my comb and part 4 tracks deep into the wig, and taking that second wig, I'm going to use bobby pins and secure that to the wig using 2 each, crisscrossing to attach it first. This is the part you really want to take your time on to make sure the wig is staying secure on the head. And remember, when you are putting the wig on, it helps you put it more towards the crown of the head. That way the hair sticks higher. If you want something more full in the back, then you put it a little lower onto the head. But I like my hair big, so I'm pinning it right to the crown of the base wig. And using more of those bobby pins, like I said, I am securing the back of that second wig to more of the crown area of the head, making the wig form sort of a bubble. Lots of air inside there so the hair still stays big. If you're going to do it, you want to use a lot of bobby pins. Sometimes I go through about 30 just putting one wig together. It's a lot of work. And I usually use about 4 to 5 safety pins all around the hair. Then using that brush, I'm going to smooth that out and blend the wigs together. Packing in the sections to French lace them and slowly but surely smoothing it all out so it looks like one seamless wig. Now this wig in particular is for a client, Veruca Voorhees. She likes her hair a little bit more punk, so I'm not going quite as intensely with the brush out as I would normally with another wig. The style in question is supposed to be a 80s hair metal look. You want to create a lot more resistance because the more resistance there is, the less likely the wig is to come apart when you're performing with it on stage. The last thing you want is for your top wig to fall off the base. Then you're just left with a weird ratted wig on top of your head. This technique took me a little bit to perfect, but it's actually quite simple when you really break it down and look at it. You're essentially just taking 2 bobby pins and crisscrossing them against each other when you pin them to the head of the wig. You want to have very big hair. You want all that air to stay inside of the hair so that it appears much larger. This is not a lace front wig, so you have to have bangs with it if you want to have sort of an illusion going with it. Otherwise, you're going to have that hard wig line going on it. Then I'm going to use my brush to comb out the bangs. I also tease the bangs so that they sit higher on the head. And it's all just as simple as that. You just keep going back and forth with a combination of pins and securing it where you think it needs it and brushing out what you think needs more texture to it and more smoothness. And using my soft brush, I'm going to sweep down, and you just keep going in and out with that smoothing brush. Always sweep from the bottom of the hair. You don't want to tangle it all up because these kind of wigs, you'll pull out a lot of hair if you're not very careful with it. You don't want to take out too much teasing. You want to make sure the wig is nice and smooth and keep it looking pretty. You don't want to be too rough with it because you could risk pulling the wigs apart. Keep going in, finishing out that hair, brushing out the way you feel it looks best. This wig in particular is from the Winona Judd collection. I'm kidding, it's actually a rock star wig. Check them out, they are a great company. These wigs are beautiful. And use some more of that glue spray to finish it off, and then you're done. Welcome back, everyone. How does she look? This wig in particular is for a client, Veruca Voorhees, a very good friend of mine. She requested something very messy, very hair metal. So if it's for yourself, you want to use your comb and smooth it out a bit more and take a bit more time, but she likes hers a little rough around the edges. Anyways, I hope you all learned a lot, and if you didn't, well, you're a lost cause. I don't know what to tell you. Education has failed you. Now, I want you all to comment down below and let me know what you think I should do next. Is there anything in particular you want to request from me? Let me know. I'll do it. Write me a little message. Nothing rude though. Don't write anything rude. That's mean. Alrighty? Love you all, and I hope to see you again next time, alright? Bye, kittens. Click here to see my first video on how to style a huge drag queen wig. Or see me do my entire face in nothing but Anastasia Beverly Hills products. Come on, click it. It's worth it. Don't try and resist.